Hello and welcome back to the
Zach
and Buzz Review. Okay, so I've brought something in today.
Now
this is something useful. Something useful that I wanted and I needed because I work quite early in the mornings and I needed something to keep me awake.
You do the graveyard shift, don't you?
Yes, yes, very much so. And it's interesting enough because we did have a comment from Jack Harris asking about a recommendation for this certain item that I got recently.
He did. He was asking
about
what?
Bluetooth headphones.
Bluetooth headphones.
So I'm going to be reviewing some Bluetooth headphones.
Right. In fact, these are...
Surprisingly, they are called zakotu J53 True Wireless Earbuds.
Now, these are earbuds.
Yeah, so they're not big headphones that go over your head.
I was going to say, you're not going to get big headphones in this little box. There you go.
Okay, so I've had these for a couple of weeks just to kind of test out how they last and if they're good quality headphones.
Okay, well, before we talk about that, what do you get in the box?
Well, what we get in the box, let's open it up and have a look. So, there's a box.
That's the cover, the zakotu.
Yes,
zakotu.
spelled Zach, the way I spell it. Now that was completely coincidental and I didn't expect that. Right, so I ordered these off of Amazon. Instruction manual.
What sort of cost are we looking at?
Now that's really interesting because the retail price on Amazon was listed down at about £60.
Okay, I don't know how much.
That's quite a big investment for some earbuds.
Well, I know that one of the things that's kind of put me off getting earbuds, so I'm going to be interested on this review, is because I would be worried that at that sort of price that I'm going to drop them out my ears and lose them.
Now, so what I will say is I got them at a massive discount and I ended up paying only £17.
£17?
£17. Had they been the original £60, I probably wouldn't have bought them.
Okay, hang on a minute. So, where did you get them from?
So this was on Amazon, and it had just coincidentally, I was just scrolling on Amazon, I looked for Bluetooth wireless headphones, and they had a 64% discount on them. And then, just because I looked at this certain time, it had click here to save an extra 5% at checkout.
One of the little discounts at checkout.
One of the like limited time only offers.
Yeah, that's handy when you come across those.
Yes, yes.
You suddenly find, yes, I'm going to get an extra 5% off.
Yeah, very good.
Wow, so you got them
£17.
£17.
£17
on the nose.
Yes,
and that's through Amazon. So there's no. Was that Amazon Prime? Did you get?
No, I ordered them. Right, okay. I ordered them.
Because I have Amazon Prime and you don't.
I unfortunately don't.
And that can make some difference sometimes.
It's kind of annoying because I have to pay for them in delivery sometimes. It's really annoying.
Unless he orders through me.
Or I have a certain threshold that you get free delivery for.
Anyway,
opening the box, another bit of cardboard.
Yeah, got the instructions.
We have a little accessories box. But the main reason we are here is because of this tiny little box.
It's a little black cube.
So in this black cube we have our little headphones.
Right, our little earbuds.
Yes.
Earbuds.
So they just said connected, so they connected to my phone.
Right.
So I'm going to give you one of these headphones.
Okay.
You can stick it in your ear.
Is there a special way they go in?
Yeah, that's the one for you right here.
Yeah.
You just put it in your ear. Have you never used headphones before?
The nearest I've used to this kind of headphone is I've got ones which have got like a hook round them, so when I'm in the gym they hook over my ears.
Yeah.
But they're not as flash as these. They've still got a wire that goes around the back of your head. And the reason I like those ones is because obviously whatever you're doing, they don't fall off your ears. And I'm interested to find out what this is going to be.
Just put it in your ear.
How do you? What, you just jam it in your ear?
Jam it in your ear.
Okay.
Now what I have found, I have been working the early hours for like 4 hours stints in the early morning, doing lots of heavy lifting and things, but I have never found them falling out of my ear.
You're going to have to put some Iron Maiden on or say so I can headbang and see if they come out.
Well, you will notice on this, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it does have a little number that kind of pops up on a little LED screen.
Okay, so these have obviously got batteries in them.
Yes, so this is kind of a portable charging case.
Right,
so this holds a charge.
So
and then charges these up.
I was going to say, is there a cable that plugs into?
There is.
So it doesn't plug into these.
No,
it plugs into that.
It plugs into that, and you put these, which kind of magnetise into this little box.
Ah, right. So they actually charge up from this.
From the box, yes.
This, and so if you charge, so what you're intrinsically telling me is you charge this battery pack up.
Yes.
And then you can take that with you.
With said cable.
And you can then, if your earbuds start running out of charge,
you can
slip them back into this.
Put them back into it, and then it will charge them individually. So you don't have to have both of them out of.
Does it have a display on the front telling you how much juice you got in them or anything?
It does have a little battery. It will pop up when we put them back in the box.
Okay, we'll see that.
Okie dokie.
So anyway, so I've got this in my ear.
Got it in your ear.
I don't know if you can see that. It seems to be staying in there. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't jammed it down my ear canal, by the way. It's kind of just sits in.
Yeah, it you can move your head around quite merrily, but it won't fall out.
It's not. I don't feel that it's there, but I'll be worried. That's why I'm worried that I might knock it out my ear.
I must say it does take some getting used to, kind of having an earbud instead of some big dedicated headphones.
The big, yeah.
But what's nice about them is, as you say, you can have one in your ear and then not have one in the other ear, so you can still you're aware of what's going on around.
I couldn't do a job wearing
big headphones,
full headphones.
No.
I also don't like exercising with full headphones. Not one thing is because I feel like I get really hot ears, but also because you don't know what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of cuts you off. But this, I mean, obviously I never got one in, but...
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with it. I'm going to be... Oh, whoa. Oh, jeez.
Maybe I should have turned the volume down.
I was going to say, I wonder what the track's going to be.
Yeah, it was on shuffle, okay?
Jeez, what the hell is that? You've turned it right down so I can hardly hear it now.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, hang on. This is Tia.
Yep. The people watching this video just seeing us do this.
Oh dear, what we got? Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Shh. Oh, what a track.
I'm not sure if you can hear this.
Okay.
Just going to turn it up.
Okay. I can certainly hear it.
You could take it out of your ear. But yeah, it's got a good quality sound as well, hasn't it?
I'm just trying to move it around, see if it changes at all. Can you turn it up a little bit?
Up a little bit? Okay. Do excuse us if we raise our voices.
Okay, I'm going to change it to...
You can just... anything.
Oh, yeah, a bit of AC/DC.
There you go.
Back in black.
Just going to watch us rock out now for the next 5 minutes.
I've turned it down.
What are you doing?
I'm fiddling with your phone.
You're fiddling with your phone.
Go on, play.
It's just a volume.
Oh, that's it. Now I'm feeling like Iron Man now.
It was very easy to connect via the Bluetooth, actually, so it was very easy.
Have you had... Yeah, I can tell you what, this is quite distracting. I'm going to take this out my ear.
You're going to take it out of your ear?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's out my ear. Okay, it hasn't...
If I turn it down...
Okay.
Then we can just put it back into...
Okay, show us how it goes in there. So you said something about them being magnetised.
Magnetised.
Oh,
there you go.
So it actually locks in.
Actually drops in.
Okay, can I? Can I?
Yeah.
All right, so don't even fall out.
No.
And it says 96. All right, so it's got this little charge thing.
It has on either side a little level saying
so you know
what is charging.
Okay, so if you're only using one, like you say,
yes,
you can see what charges on either of the earbuds.
Yes.
So the 96.
The 96. That is the amount of charge that the actual case has.
Because one of the earbuds is now not registering its charging.
That's probably because it's charged.
It's fully charged, and the other one is still charging.
You can tell which one I use more.
Right. So they're charging independently.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that this whole thing still has 96% of its charge in.
I have noticed that it does last an awful long time.
That was gonna be my next question. How long do you're using your earbuds at work, or
4-hour stints.
4 hours, and have you sort of run it to exhaustion?
I have on one occasion, because I kind of kept it in my ear, and then I came home and just
Right, so
just
you
to see
drove well.
how long it lasted.
Right.
And I just at one point had a voice say, "Power low."
Oh, his American voice.
Yeah.
Power low.
Yeah, it was quite funny. I didn't expect that.
A guesstimate on how long you've been using it?
4, 5 hours without putting it back in the charger.
5 hours. And of course, what you're going to do, as soon as you take them out, you're going to put them back in there. So
Yeah.
they are continually always going to be charged up.
Yes, yes.
And as far as the actual battery pack itself, have you run that to exhaustion?
I think the lowest I've got to is about 76.
Oh, right. So
it has
that's
lasted
pretty cool.
a good while, which is really good.
I like the fact that they don't fall out. And it's got a sprung lid on that. So, yeah.
It was interesting because...
Yeah. That's good. Ooh, it's quite slippery.
I just literally keep it in my pocket.
USB-C, USB-C.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things, you see, I was going to ask you, did you get such a reduction on this? Because perhaps it was a micro USB, which means that they are like an older model.
Yeah. No.
But no, that's a USB-C.
Yeah.
Which means it's up to date.
To be honest, I can't really recommend this enough because it's a brand I haven't heard of before.
Okay.
And I know that you get your kind of Samsung headphones, Apple headphones and stuff like that, but they can be quite expensive.
Very expensive.
And one of the other reasons I actually got the wireless version was because on this particular phone, it doesn't actually have the feature of actually plugging in any headphones.
Yeah, because
that was an issue that was something. And I had to look for a Bluetooth alternative.
It caught me out on your phone. I was like, where's the ear jack? Yeah, where's the headphone jack?
I was quite surprised. I was looking for a headphone jack for it, and no,
it's just Bluetooth.
Good night vision though. Good night vision though.
Maybe we should do a phone review at some point.
That'd be good.
But anyway, so these earbuds.
Yes.
Okay. I've wondered. You've obviously worn them for prolonged periods. Do you get sore ears?
I'd say it took a couple of days to kind of get used to it, but after a few days, it's fine.
So do you notice that you've even got them in? Apart from obviously they're playing, so you know.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I know it's there. I know if it fell out.
Okay.
But it never has.
Okay, so they're pretty. And have you tried these out at the gym?
I have.
Right.
Once.
So you.
Now I did have a connection issue when I had this little box kind of in the locker room because I only had one headphone in at the time because you were there with me and I noticed.
Oh, hang on. So,
do you remember?
So yeah, I do. But does that mean that the phone was trying to connect to the headphone, the one that was in your ear, and the one in the locker room?
Possibly. I did have a bit of a connection issue there.
I wouldn't imagine that the manufacturers think you're only going to wear one at a time.
Yeah. Okay. That's just personal use.
Okay. So
keep the little box on you.
So I do remember you did have that kind of.
It was like 5 minutes of like, is it going to connect? And it did eventually.
It did. So I wonder if that was to do with the fact that you'd shut that in the locker. And that was downstairs
in another room.
In another room. So, but since you've kept this with you, not an issue.
No, not an issue.
All right. Okay. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. So,
definitely recommended.
How do they compare to, the full ear headphones? I mean, I assume that you're going to get the best sound quality.
Probably out of some bigger headphones, but you're going to look a bit ridiculous if you've got one headphone stuck to your ear and then another one on the side of your head.
Oh, well, you mean like when we're in the recording studio?
Yeah. Well, nobody can see us on podcasts, okay?
No. Fair enough. So, overall, I mean...
Good quality.
Would you give them a rating out of 10? I mean, you've actually used these for a couple of weeks now, haven't you?
A couple of weeks. They seem to be doing the job perfectly well. Definitely recommended.
Certainly that discount. You can't go wrong, can you?
Discount was definitely... I wouldn't have bought it without the discount because I'm not that rich.
This is the ridiculous thing. I've got to point this out. We went to a party the other night, which was a particularly good party. It was a 21st birthday party.
Yeah.
But I went to the bar and I bought 4 drinks, 20 quid, and I got 10p change. from a £20 note. These are 17
£17.
You know, Bluetooth, everything.
I'm not sure what the discount is going to be on them if you look after watching this video, but when I got them, £17, definitely worth the £17 I paid.
You know, I mean, it's amazing. That's an amazing price.
Yeah, I know.
And it sounds like a really good product.
Definitely.
You're tempting me.
Am I tempting you?
You're tempting.
Tempting you to the dark side.
I am terrible. I'm terrible because, like, with watches, and I go through them so quick. I smash them all the time. I break things.
You have mentioned in previous videos that you do break things.
I'm a bit of a wrecker. Even my dear old father used to call me wrecker when I was a kid. I don't mean to break things, but I tend to, like, crush them and bash them and things.
Snap them.
Fine. So what I tend to do is I tend to look for products which give me good service but don't cost an arm and a leg, because I would be mortified if I spent, how much was they meant to be? 60 quid?
£60.
£60 and then lost one, or
done like a back of a sofa or something.
Or dropped it down the toilet. Or
you wouldn't want that.
No. So it's like, but at £17,
less of an issue.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well,
17
of them.
Great, excellent. Earbuds.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you in the next review.
See you then.